Ma'am, I want
Yes, Eagle, you can start. Which one?
first cue card.
First cue card. Okay. All right. Yes, you may begin.
I would like to talk about a park that is in my city. Actually, I live in Kochi. Kochi is a metropolitan city, and the park I usually go is Subhash Park. Subhash Park is close near my hometown. I usually go there with my kids. Actually, this park is a large park where a lot of people come and they spend their time. This park is well maintained by the municipal authority. Actually, there is a lush lawn, green lawn, and it is landscaped very well. There are shady trees and beautiful flowers present. Actually, I just really love to sit under the tree and enjoy the nature. Actually, while we are in the park, we are free from all the hustle and bustle of the city life. We feel that we are in the lap of the nature. Actually, I go with my kids. They also really enjoy because in the park they have many swings and seesaw, also sliders are there. Then this park provides an opportunity to unwind all our stress and tension, because we can listen to the chirping of birds and the fluttering of the butterflies. I really enjoy going there. I must say that these public places are really a boon for today's stressful life. I feel really refreshed and rejuvenated whenever I go in that park.
Okay, okay, okay. Miguel, till 1 minute 27 seconds, I could feel that it was going pretty well. And then there were some pronunciation errors. Okay. So I'll
Mm.
begin from there.
This park provides an opportunity to unwind all our stress and tension, because we can listen to the chirping of birds.
It's not chirping, it's chirping. Okay.
What now?
Chirping, chirping. Okay.
Oh, really? The fluttering of the butterflies.
What of the butterflies?
I don't know. In ma'am's book that is written.
Flutter, flutter, fluttering. Okay.
Fluttering means what,
Flutter, flutter of
ma'am?
the butterflies. Okay.
Okay. Flies. I really enjoy going there. I must say that these public places are really a boon for today's stressful life. I feel really refreshed and rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated.
Because in the park they have many swings and seesaw.
Yeah, this is wrong.
Actually, I go with my kids. They also really enjoy, because in the park they have many swings and
What is this? What have you spoken?
swing.
Swings, swings, seesaws. Okay.
Yes, yes. Seesaw, also sliders are there.
Slides nahi hota, it slides. Okay.
Slide. Okay.
Slides, not slides, slides. So
So,
pronunciations went wrong at 4 places. Legal?
okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now
Ah.
work on your pronunciation. All right. Otherwise, it's
Okay.
very good. Yes. Good.
Thank you.
Who is next?
Ma'am, I want to speak.
Yes. Who is that?
May I start?
Uh,
May I? Surendra.
Hanji Surendra, you can start.
Ma'am, I would go with the second cue card. Describe a bit of beautiful city.
Yes.
Well, being a wanderlust person, I have traveled number of cities, both in India and overseas cities. And I'm going to talk about one city which is in Italy. It is in Virginia province of Italy. It is none other than the city of Venice. I still remember that I was in my 10th standard and I was reading the novel written by William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. In that particular novel, William Shakespeare beautifully defines different architectures of the city of Venice. In addition to this, I have searched a lot about the Venice city on the internet also. This particular city has 118 bridges. In addition to this, the Venice city has different kinds of canals, and according to different surveys done by the UNESCO, it has around 80 canals. The best part of the city is the dome structure, as well as the street it has, because it is uncommon in today's contemporary era, because the streets are nowadays broader. The best part of the city is the streets. In addition to this, the another would be the architecture of the city, because the city is almost uh, having the architecture of the Renaissance period, which was one of the golden period in the history of Italy. In addition to this, one can see a lot of structures, as well as the buildings about which William Shakespeare have written a lot. Uh, it talks about in the novel where the Romeo and Juliet met. Moreover, one can see a lot of gondola boats where one can have the gondola rides. It may
All
cost a
right, all right. 2
fortune.
minutes, 2 minutes. All right. Surinder, have you spoken before in my class?
I spoke once. I got the pleasure about speaking about a book that I have read many times.
What was my feedback? Tell me.
I didn't describe one of the bullet point, like how much time I have like read. I only said that it was a daunting task for me to read the book, but I
The
just
book
like
you have
read the book.
favorite book, and you couldn't say that you've read it again and again.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
And
I
what
didn't
other
define
feedback? What other feedback? Was there a feedback about something else also?
accent, adding on accent.
You haven't used any of those accents today, and you spoke much better.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
You-
having
it was so artificial that day. It was so good today. There were mistakes. I'm going to tell you the mistakes, but because I forget also. I thought I might not give you a feedback which for somebody else, what somebody else did, but it was about the accent, and you made up that accent, and it was looking really artificial. Okay, but today
yes,
it has all gone. You have worked on it, and I'm happy. Okay.
ma'am. It is all due to the efforts of faculty of Makkadials. I'm having sessions with them one on one. They
You
have
are
told
having
me that you need. Yes, ma'am.
you are having sessions with which sir?
Ma'am, with the ma'am, I don't know her name. She's from Chandigarh branch.
Okay. All right, Kakul or somebody
I,
else.
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, you
I
don't.
didn't
All right.
inquire about her name.
But they have done a good job on you, and you've spoken very well today. There are some grammatical errors. I'll just tell you those.
I would go with the second paper, describe a bit of beautiful city.
Yes.
Well, being a wanderlust person, I have traveled
What is a wanderlust? What is wanderlust?
a person who loves traveling a lot, especially who is fond of tourism.
Okay. How old are you? Surinder, how old are you?
18, ma'am.
Okay. You are you are a wanderlust person.
Yes, ma'am, because I have gone on a lot of trips in my school time, and I got the pleasure of going
It
to
is
like.
not a wanderlust person. Okay.
Okay.
Wanderlust. Wanderlust. Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Wanderlust,
Okay.
nahi wanderlust. Okay. I wouldn't use that word. Okay. How old are you?
18, ma'am. Can I use
18.
travel enthusiastic?
Yeah, I'm a travel enthusiast, not enthusiastic. Okay. So I love to travel. I would say I love to travel.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I would just say very simple.
Of cities, both in India and overseas cities. And I'm going to talk about one city which is in Italy. It is in Virginia province of Italy. It is none other than the city of Venice. I still remember that I was in my 10th standard and I was reading the novel written by William Shakespeare, The Merchant of Venice. In that particular novel, William Shakespeare beautifully defines different architectures of the city of Venice. In addition to this, I have searched a lot about the Venice city on the internet also. This particular city has 118 bridges. In addition to this, the Venice city has different kinds of canals. And according to different surveys done by the UNESCO, it has around 80 canals. The best part of the city is the dome structure as well as the street it has because it is uncommon in today's contemporary era because the streets are nowadays broader. The best part of the city is the streets. In addition to this, the another would be
The another. The another is wrong English. Okay? The another
okay.
नहीं होता. The other होता है या another होता है. Okay?
Okay.
The another is wrong English. All right?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Of the city because the city is almost having the architecture of the Renaissance period, which was one of the golden period in the history of Italy. In addition to this, one can see a lot of structures as well as the buildings about which William Shakespeare have written a lot.
William Shakespeare
in
have
terms of-
written a lot. William Shakespeare is singular or plural?
Ma'am has written आएगा like have written in the novel where the Romeo and Juliet met. Moreover,
Where the Romeo and Juliet met. Where Romeo and Juliet met. Why the?
you see a lot of gondola boats where one can have the gondola rides. It may
All right,
cost
all
a
right.
fortune. I would go.
All right. Good. Next, who is there?
Ma'am, if you want to give the score, what it would be?
I would give you between 6.5 and 7. Okay.
Okay.
Slightly subjective
Ma'am,
marking. Yes. Abdur, yes. Third
yes,
one?
ma'am. No, ma'am, I will do 12th.
Okay. Rule that is important in your school or at work? All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Abdur, what about your writing?
Yeah, ma'am. I will send you.
No, I mean, you are not doing any, what you say, favor on me by sending me. You have to send it for your
No,
good.
yeah,
only.
ma'am.
You are, when I asked you, I will send you. Okay, if you so say, I will do that favor to you, madam. Otherwise, I'm happy not sending. What is this, Abdul? What is this?
No, I'm sorry. I was busy with my schoolwork, ma'am. So
Acha. Okay. How busy?
I'll send you, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, start.
Yeah. There are many rules which are really important in my school, and it is very important to follow. And today I would like to talk about some of them. The first and foremost rule is to wear school uniform. All students have to come in school uniform, proper tie and belt with proper tie and belt. And if we don't wear it properly, they don't allow us to sit in classroom, and they call our parents and inform about it. And I think it is a really good way to follow the discipline, and also it shows that all students are the same. And the second rule is about electronic gadgets. In our school, electronic gadgets are not allowed, such as mobile phones, smartwatch, and also calculators are not allowed because they say that students should try by themselves so that they increase their calculation skills. So I think it is also one of the good reason because we are surrounded by technology everywhere. But in school, I think it gives us good time uh, to just focus on ourselves. And also the third rule is about a proper haircut. In our school, a fancy haircut is not allowed because it really makes a bad impact on others. So in our school, we should not make a fancy haircut and just maintain a short and good haircut. So I think these rules are really good for
All
me to
right, all right.
follow.
2 minutes, 2 minutes. All right. Abdul, what is your cue card exactly? Speak it out.
Ma'am, to describe a rule that is important in
What is
your
the meaning of
school.
What is the meaning of here?
One,
Yes, and what did you do?
I said many.
Yes. So you are telling the examiner you don't know the meaning of Is that it?
Y- yeah, ma'am.
So what will happen?
Uh, he will give me low bank.
Yes. And you are inviting them by speaking a lot many rules. Pick up one rule, okay, and expand on it. Okay, that is it.
Okay.
That is how it should go. Okay, you can say in the first 10-15 seconds that there were many rules like this, and this, but here I would like to talk about a rule. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
That was
Yes.
very important. And then talk all about the school uniform and things like that. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
There are many rules which are really important in my school, and it is very important to follow. And today I would like to talk about some of them. The first and foremost rule is to wear school uniform. All students have to come in school uniform, proper tie and belt, with proper tie and belt. And if we don't wear it properly, they don't allow us to sit in classroom, and they call our parents and inform about it. And I think it is a really good way to follow the discipline, and also it shows that all students are the same. And the second rule is about electronic gadgets. In our school, electronic gadgets are not allowed, such as mobile phones, smartwatch, and also calculators are not allowed because they say that students should try by themselves so that they increase their calculation skills. So I think it is also one of the good reason because
One of the sorry, one of the is always followed by plural. One of the good reasons.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Okay.
Technology everywhere, but in school, I think it gives us good time to just focus on ourselves. And also the third rule is about a proper haircut. In our school, fancy haircut is not allowed because it really makes a bad impact on others. So in our school, we should not make a fancy haircut and just maintain a short and good haircut.
Good, good. On the whole, you
So
spoke very well. You speak very calmly. Your pronunciation is good, Abdur. You will not get less than a 7. It can go more than that if you don't try to overdo things. Okay? Speaking is good, but writing is just the opposite of your speaking. Okay? So work on your writing now. Right? And don't miss out a single day. Only one task a day, remember? More than that is not possible for me to check. Okay? That's it. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Third cue card, who's going to speak?
Madam, shall I
Yes.
describe a difficult task that you completed at work, study that you felt proud of?
Yes.
Completing difficult task is not considered as a cup of tea, but I believe that when individuals tackles every problems of life in an each specific manner, they can not only enhance the learning skill but also boost their confidence in every walks of life. Today, I would like to share my experience when I was facing challenging tasks about the science project. I vividly remember that when I was studying in 10th standard, at that moment, my science teacher gave me a project with the assigned members of 4 members. I have done these kinds of projects. It was too long for me to complete these kinds of projects. Initially, I faced much struggle about the importance of project, and also I was felt like a bad experience for me to have these kinds of project, but it is one of the mandatory one to complete this task within the given time frame. I found it quite challenging for several reasons. First and foremost, science was an interesting subject. It has been used as a large variety of applications. It can be used in everyday life. And then it can be used for data calibration techniques and then sensory applications and robotics. But in that project, I am not having much prior experience while getting a project. I have approached my mother for guiding the project to be achieved in a same manner. She only advised me that please be calm and patient to tackle these kinds of problems in our life, to know the importance of project. And then it was great as a sense of motivation. By following her advice, I seek help from the surfing the internet about the importance of project, and I was just for
Okay, okay.
very much.
2 minutes, 2
Yes,
minutes, 2 minutes over.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Okay, Kaushik, sometimes I cannot understand what you are saying.
Which line, ma'am?
No, sometimes, you know, the way you pronounce things, it's not
Okay, okay.
understandable. Am I facing this problem or anybody else also in the class? Nobody is speaking out.
I also felt the same, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. Okay. I'll just repeat, play it back, and then I'll let you know what I mean. You know, sometimes I don't understand what you say. I have to make out, okay, this is
Okay.
it. Okay. So it's the articulation problem, the words, the way you speak them. You have to work on that. Okay.
It is a pronunciation, ma'am. Pronunciation issue.
Yes, it is a pronunciation issue.
Pronunciation.
Okay. Yes, it is a pronunciation issue.
That sometimes it happening.
Sometimes
can
it is happening for some words. Okay. When you are speaking the small
sir.
words, it is perfect.
Okay.
When you try to put
Okay.
in some big word, it comes out very wrong.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So I
Okay.
would suggest for you that you don't use any big words. You speak very simple and, you know, it's normal, simple English in which you can
Okay.
score better. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'll just play it back.
Okay.
Completing critical task is not considered as a cup of tea.
See, considered word you did not speak completely. You just mumbled it out.
Can see.
See, just see.
Completing critical task is not considered as a cup of tea.
Considered as a is not
Fast
considered as.
triangle.
You did not put stress on the whole word. It came out just 70-80% from your mouth. The rest was all mumbled out. I mean, you can imagine it is considered, but you didn't speak out the whole word considered. Okay?
Okay.
But I believe that when individuals tackles every problems of life
when individuals tackles every problems of life, when individuals tackle, individuals is plural. You are using S verb after that. And why didn't you say people? Say it the same thing with people.
Oh, people into the same only.
Yeah, say when people tackle problems. So individuals tackles, that came out so wrong. Why not simple words like people for individuals? You say it every day. It won't come out wrong.
Okay. Instead of individually, can use people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In specific manner, they can not only enhance the learning skill, but also boost their confidence in every box of life. Today,
in every walk of life, not walks of life. Every cannot be followed by plural. See, individuals plural, you said S verb. Every walks of life is every walk of life, not walks. Okay, every cannot be followed by walks. Okay.
I would like to share experience when I was facing challenging tasks about the science project.
I am willing to share an experience when I was facing or when I faced. Is it past tense? Simple past tense? You are telling the time also when you did it. So why past continuous? Just let me know that. Why did you use was facing?
When I was faced to
When I faced a difficult task. When I
when I
faced,
faced.
yeah, simple.
Okay.
Studying in 10th standard, at that moment, my science teacher gave me a project with a assigned numbers of 4 members. I have done it.
What is this? What did you say?
With a team of 4 members.
Science teacher gave me a project with a assigned numbers of 4 members.
What exactly have you spoken here?
Ma'am, I have spoken that assigned member with a team of 4 members.
At that moment, my science teacher gave me a project with a assigned numbers of.
See, assigned is not clear at all. 5 times I've heard it. I couldn't make out it is assigned. Okay. So when I was in 10th standard, my science teacher gave us a project. We were 4 students in that project. Okay.
Okay.
Can any word go wrong in articulation if I use these words, the ones I'm speaking? Can articulation go wrong in these? Only when you are using big words, you are going wrong in your articulation and you are forcing them in to get a better score, and they are doing just the opposite of that. Okay? Just speak simple small words. They will not go wrong at all in pronunciation. Okay?
Okay.
4 members. I have done these kinds of projects. It was too long for me to complete these kinds of projects. Initially, I faced much struggle about the importance of project, and also I was felt like a bad experience for me.
What did you say? I was?
It was mandatory.
No, I was felt like a bad experience like that.
It was felt like a bad experience. That only I talked.
It felt like a bad experience. Okay.
These kinds of projects, but it is one of the mandatory one to complete this task within the given time frame. I found it quite challenging for several reasons. First and foremost,
I found it quite challenging for.
For several.
Now you are saying several correctly. Okay, there it came out mumbled. And if you say many, just speak out the sentence with many. I found it quite challenging for
several.
For say many reasons.
For many reasons.
Many will come out correctly from your mouth. Why do you have to use the S words? Avoid using them, okay?
Okay. Science was an interesting subject. It has been used as a large variety of applications. It can be used in everyday life. And then it can be used for data calibration techniques, and then sensory applications and robotics. But in that project, I have not having much prior experience while getting a project.
I did not have much prior experience, okay?
Yes. Approached my mother for guiding the project to be achieved in a same manner. She only advised me that please be calm and patient.
You are bringing in the reported speech, and if you know a little bit Hindi, when students bring in the reported speech, I tell them, पैरों पे कुल्हाड़ी नहीं मार रहे हो, पैर कुल्हाड़ी पे ले जा रहे हो. You understand what I meant, Kaushik?
Yes.
Do you know? So my mother advised me that I should not, you should not, reported
I should not.
You should not use reported speech. Okay? She just advised me to do it myself.
These kinds of problems in our life to know the importance of project, and then it was great as a sense of motivation. By following that advice, I seek help from the stuff in the internet about the importance of project, and I was just
Okay, 2 minutes. So speak very small words, don't use big words, okay?
Ma'am, that about topic content is okay, ma'am. Science project.
Content will not help you. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Whatever you have spoken, content doesn't help. All my students have got 8 or above 8 have not spoken any content, basically. Can you
I have asked.
One student was asked a question. Should you take a training to click a good photograph, or can you do it on your own? And she said, ma'am, we have to take a training to click a good photograph. And the examiner asks why. And she did not have any answer to that. Because now nobody has to take a training. The phone cameras are so good. Without training, people can click very good photographs, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
what she said, madam, if I will take training, then my hands will not shake, otherwise my hands will shake. And she got an 8 in speaking. What was the answer? What is the content of the answer? Tell me.
Smartness.
Yes. So content matters or not matters?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It
Yes.
matters if you are making blunders like the one Abdul made. One thing is asked and he's talking about 3 or 4. That is a blunder. Okay? Just
Okay.
be very simple. That is it.
Okay.
Okay?
Ma'am,
Don't-
that what mistake I had to rectify, ma'am?
You have
Today.
to focus on small words. Don't
Okay.
speak big words. Their articulation
Okay.
comes out flawed from your mouth. Okay?
Okay.
Not
Ma'am, and then
understandable.
pronunciation, ma'am. Pronunciation.
Pardon?
And then
Pronunciation is, it's most of the South. You're from South, right?
yes, yes. Okay.
Most of the South Indian students have this type of pronunciation, but they still get very good grades, get very good band score.
Yes.
It's only where your pronunciation, where it is going wrong, that where words are not being understandable. There you are going. Meagle has a South Indian pronunciation. She's doing a pretty good job. Okay.
Yes.
So that doesn't matter. North Indians have their own problem sets in pronunciation. Gujarati girls have their own problems in pronunciation. It is there. There are differences of pronunciation among different, dialects and different language, basic language people. But then, these don't hamper the band score so much. I have not noticed it doing that. Okay. Very,
Yes.
very simple Punjabi, speaking boys and girls have gotten 8 plus in speaking if they have spoken small words and understandably good words and not used any, artificial accents or things like that. They have got a very good band score. And I've
Okay.
myself been surprised at their band scores at times, but then that is how I come to know that, okay, this is what is needed in the IELTS speaking. Okay. That is how I make my inferences and deductions, that this is what is needed. Okay, because I've
Okay.
seen students get good scores who speak simple and nicely, right?
Okay.
All right. Next, who is going to speak?
Ma'am, I had a question.
May I?
Yes.
Ma'am, if I
Kavita?
speak,
Hmm.
may I continue with the question?
Yes.
If I speak simple words and I use grammatical structure like not only but also although yet, can I get an 8 if I'm very good
Sure,
with the
definitely.
coherence?
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. And I am seeing that your teachers are doing a good job. Are you an offline student there or online?
I'm online. I'm from Patinda actually. I'm taking
Okay.
classes from Chandigarh.
Yeah, they are doing a good job. I can see that. Okay. Okay. Who's next? Kavita, which cue card?
Ma'am, 9th one.
9th one. And Alka, next is you. Okay, 9th one. Describe an area of science that you are interested in, would like to learn more about. All right, start.
Science is a very crucial part in everybody's life, whether they know about it or they don't. We can see science all around us. By learning science, people can think logically and get questions to their answers. Today, I would like to share my interest that lies major in physics. Although science has 3 streams like chemistry, biology, and physics, but my major interest lies in physics. I remember in my school days, Miss Rajani, our physics teacher, when she taught first lesson of physics, that was force and friction, to us, it was very appealing, as I that time I could relate my lesson with my daily activities. And I also like the lab sessions we attended. In the labs I was very attracted toward the apparatus and working of these apparatus. And if and I found that every chapter of physics was related to our real life. And if I used to study physics all the day, which also increased my grasping power. Miss Rajni always used to taught physics in very interesting way. Like she used to give practical examples to every theoretical part of the chapter. I am so passionate about physics that now I am planning to do doctoral in my in physics.
All right, Kavita, it's 2 minutes. Kavita, when you will practice, I think just in few days you can reach a 7.7 plus, 7.5 plus. Otherwise, you speak well. Your pronunciation is very good, but slightly lacking in fluency. Okay, slightly there, slightly a bit, more fluent you can become with a little practice, right? I'll just give the feedback and you'll understand what I'm saying.
A crucial part in everybody's life, whether they know or they don't. We can see science all around us. By learning science, people can think logically and get questions to their answers. Today, I would like to.
It is not today, it's today. Say it out. Today. Today, I would like. Okay.
My interest that lies major in physics. Although science has 3 streams like chemistry, biology, and physics, but my major interest lies in physics.
In although sentence, but doesn't come. Although science has 3 streams, this, and this, comma, you don't speak, but you give a pause. My major interest lies in this. Okay?
Okay. I remember in my school days, Miss Rajani, our physics teacher, when she taught first lesson of physics, that was force and friction to us, it was very appealing, as that time I could relate my lesson with my daily activities, and I also like the lab sessions we attended. In the labs, I was very.
See, here your fluency and your consistency has gone. You started off very well. Okay. Now, what I meant was that when you will practice speaking a few cue cards, then you will really, really improve a lot. Okay. You can practice.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just listen to your recordings. And you see
Okay.
the speed at which you begin, it should go on till that. It should not be very fast. You started off beautifully well. Right? But here it has come. You've run out of ideas. You're running out of ideas. And so your fluency is going down and your consistency is going down. Right?
I find it difficult to.
Hmm?
I find it difficult to connect with the ideas. Like I have written the bullet points and transformation from one point to another. I find it difficult.
That is what I'm saying. If you'll practice speaking a few cue cards, your grammar is good, your pronunciation is good. What is lacking is your, consistency and fluency.
Okay.
Okay, that will definitely improve. Have you filled in your exam?
I'll be filling this week, I think.
Where are you from?
Ludhiana.
Okay, Kavita, you have to fill through us. Nowhere else, okay? We'll be filling.
Okay. And working with these operators, and if and I found that every chapter of physics was related to our real life, and if I used to study physics all the day, which also increased my grasping power. Miss Rajni always used to taught physics in.
Used to teach ही होता है, taught नहीं होता. Okay?
Interesting way. She used to give practical examples to every theoretical part of the chapter. I am so passionate about physics that now I am planning to do doctoral in my.
Planning to do a doctoral course in physics. Okay, doctoral nahi, a doctorate.
Okay.
Doctorate
Okay.
or a doctoral course. Okay.
Okay. Can we use we our in speaking?
Yes, you can. Okay.
Okay.
On the whole, you spoke well. it will be between 6 and 6.5, more towards 6.5 because no grammatical errors as such. But just think about the points I've told you. Okay. Yes. Who is next? Alka, are you ready?
Good morning, Miss. I'm so sorry I missed out. I don't know from where I need to, get some
All right.
ideas.
Miss Lee, are you ready? Okay, let me see any of my students here. Charlotte? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to speak a cue card? The ones in front of you?
I would like to, but I'm scared, ma'am.
Of whom?
I don't know, but
I'll come and pull your ears or hold you by
no,
the fan or
no,
even if I have to pull ears, it has to be ears and pulling, which will hurt nobody. Okay. So I remember one time I told my brother that I've forgotten to send you the rakdi, so I'm sending you an rakdi. Okay. So you know what? My father was sitting there next to him. He says, so he will also send you an check, which will just be in the as a picture, the rakdi and check. So that was on the light.
ma'am, I don't know Hindi.
Yes. Charlotte, come on.
Yeah, I'll try, ma'am.
Yes. Which one?
Describe a park or a garden in your city.
We have
When
already
you
done
open
that.
door.
Pick up the different one. Describe a painting or drawing that you like, a successful business person you know, a foreigner who speaks your native language very well, a party that you enjoyed, occasion when you waited a long time for a nice thing, an activity that
Um,
made you tired.
describe a beautiful city.
All right, beautiful city. All right, second one. Start.
Yeah, well, today I'm going to talk about a beautiful city that I visiting every year. The city called Trivandrum. Trivandrum is the capital city of Kerala. And the peculiarity of this city is it's a tourist spot. Tourists are attracting because of the beauty of the city. On top of that, there is one building called it's a temple, and that temple it's particularly it's a 16th century building, and its sculptures and the architecture was really beautiful, and it's a fusion of Kerala style and the Dravidian style, and the greeneries of the city. It's really beautiful. Even though the city is crowded and both sides of the roads, there are a lot of tree planted. Because of that, the shades gives a cool and soothing effect. And the another peculiarity of this city is the aerodrome is situated there, and the aerodrome working with the solar power. In the world, there is no other aerodrome working in natural energy. All these things, the city is really attractive, and this is the city. I think it's
all right. Charlotte, you spoke very well. First thing, okay. There were some grammatical errors. I'm going to replay yours, and I'm going to tell you about those errors, right?
okay.
It's a beautiful city that I visiting every year.
That I visiting every year is wrong. That I visit every year. Okay.
The city called Trivandrum.
The city is called Trivandrum. The city is Trivandrum. Okay. The city is Trivandrum. Was it called Tiruvananthapuram earlier?
Earlier it was Thiruvananthapuram, now it's Trivandrum.
Yes, when I visited it first time, it was Tiruvananthapuram. Okay, I
Yeah.
was 10 years old then.
But in Malayalam we call it Thiruvananthapuram. But
But now you call it Tiruvananthapuram.
yeah.
All right.
Trivandrum, yeah, Trivandrum is, I think it's correct now.
Now, when I went there first time, I was 10 years old. Okay.
Okay.
Trivandrum is the capital city of Kerala. And the peculiarity of this city is it's a tourist spot. Tourists are attracting because of
Tourists are attracting. What is the difference in attracting and attracted?
Attracting, it is still just in the process, and attracted वो कर चुका है.
Wrong. Absolutely.
Are attracting
I'll
means
give you a
in
hint.
day to day.
I'll give you a hint. Okay. The city is attracting. I am attracted by the city. Now, what is the difference?
Because of the beauty of the city, I am into that city.
Object, ma'am.
No. When you have to tell the feeling, it is ed form. When you have to tell the quality of a thing, it is ing form. Okay. Tourists are attracting, or tourists have a feeling that they are attracted? Is it tourist feeling or tourists are attracting? I mean, tourists are strange, different, bouncy, dressed in different. So they are attracting, and we are attracted.
Tourists are attracted.
Yes, tourists are attracted. Okay. Attracted is a feeling. Attracting is talking about the quality of something. Both are adjectives.
The beauty of the city. On top of that, there is one building called it's a temple, and that temple.
What's the name of the temple?
This is very famous temple, ma'am. That time I did not get it. Padmanabham Swami's temple.
Is it that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I've been there. There's in which a lot of gold was found.
Yes, ma'am.
Padmanabhan temple, right?
Padmanabha Swami temple.
Yes, and you cannot go inside except by wearing their special lungi or dhoti or whatever. Yes.
Particularly, it's a 16th century building, and its sculptures and the architecture was really.
Architecture is really, not was. It's still really great.
Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful, and it's a fusion of Kerala style and the Dravidian style, and the greeneries of the city. It's really beautiful. Even though the city is crowded and both sides of the roads, there are a lot of tree planted. Because of that, the shades gives a cool and soothing effect. And the another peculiarity of the city.
The another is wrong English. The other or only another. The another is wrong English. Okay.
It's the aerodrome is situated there.
What is an aerodrome?
I actually want to say airport.
Yeah, it is a small airport. I just wanted to know, see if you
No,
know.
it's a big airport, ma'am.
Aerodrome is a small airport.
Yeah, it's a big, not small.
And the aerodrome working with the solar power. In the world, there is no other aerodrome working in natural energy. All these things, the city is really attractive, and
it is really attractive, not attracting. Attractive, okay?
Okay.
All
this
right.
is the city.
All right. So this was the speaking we've done today. I hope all of you have learned something, even if you did not speak yourself. You must have learned something from the other students speaking.
Ma'am,
And,
how much
Charlotte,
will
it is 6.5 for sure. But if you can go, like if you don't have these grammatical errors which you made today, it will definitely the same will go to 7 plus. Okay, and you
Thank
spoke
you,
very
ma'am.
nicely. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
spoke
Thank
very
you,
nicely.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, shall I try?
Alka, it's
I
too
don't know.
now. Okay, we'll give you a
Okay.
chance next time, right? You can.
Okay. Ma'am, I have couple of questions. End of the class, can you stay with me for for 5
Now
minutes,
you ask
please?
in front of the other students. They might
Okay.
have the same questions. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So my question is like I have never ever prepared for this IELTS exam. This is my first time I'm preparing, and
For everything in
so
everyone's life, there is always a first time. Okay.
okay. Yes, ma'am. And the thing is, like, I want to take this exam as soon as possible. So, what would you suggest me, like, as a new comer, when should I book my exam?
First,
And
first do a few readings, see how much you score in them. Do a few listenings,
okay,
see how much you score in them, and then
mhm,
do some writings, get them corrected, do some speakings. Okay, then take the test.
okay,
Give yourself at least 1 month.
okay. I'll give myself 1 month,
Yes, 1 month.
and
The way you are
okay,
speaking, I don't think you'll need more than that. But 1 month should, I mean, you should put in all your heart and soul into it. Don't be
okay.
complacent and don't take things lightly. You know, sometimes it comes as a shock when you don't get your band score, required band.
Yes, exactly.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. And ma'am, on Fridays, like I'll be working, because I have a small baby, and I have to manage that way. So in the morning time, it's like for me, it's morning here. I won't be able to attend my Fridays classes. So where can I get the videos? Like the class I'll be listening
You
to.
ask in the group, ask in group, sir, he doesn't listen to me and he doesn't put the video on time. Tell him to put his video on time. I put my videos on the app also, and I am now sharing it on the in the community also, so that all students get them. Okay.
Where is the community, ma'am? The group?
Community, it's just
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp community, and you don't
All
have to
right.
do anything special for that. You get the message through the community only. In that community,
Okay.
I've put all my groups. You know, all my offline centers, they have a group. All groups I can't get send separate messages, so I just have to put one message in the community. Community means nothing to you. It just means to me. I mean, instead of sending out 11 messages, I send out one and it goes to everyone. All right.
Okay. And ma'am, the package which you have sent me all the details for
Yes.
the fee and
Yes.
all. So that lasts for 1 month, right?
1 month. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, just out of curiosity, in case if I feel like, I'm not getting the desirable, because my target is to get around 7 or 6.5, but in some
You'll
of the
definitely get that much. That is not a big target you're setting for yourself the way you're speaking. You can easily set a
okay.
target of 8 for yourself. Okay.
Okay, because that's the requirement for my my TRB.
So you'll
Uh,
definitely get. Just work hard. Okay.
okay, and rest like three topics, three like reading, speaking, and writing. I'll be doing with you, and but the listening part I need to look
Listening you
after
can do
myself.
on your own. Reading class you attend. Otherwise, you must do a reading on your own also every day. Okay. And check on
Okay,
your own.
okay,
On the website, there is the volume 3 book. It is there to pick up. You can pick it up, a PDF. Okay. First 10,
okay.
last 10, it is there in two bundles. Then there are 5 more readings on our website. So you'll have 25 readings to begin with. Then Indrup is sharing the readings he's doing in the class.
Yes, I have seen today.
You'll
Yes,
have
he has shared.
those won't be enough, no? You have to, you should purchase that volume 3, do it on your own. And
Ma'am, actually, I have like from libraries, I can borrow Cambridge books. So 16, 17, like there are many. So I
I'll tell
don't.
you one thing. Cambridge people are the paper setters, and whatever now
Yeah.
they have put up in their books, they are not repeating those readings in the exams. Okay, the reviews in
Yes,
volume
yes.
1, volume 2, volume 3 are being repeated. And just
Oh,
imagine
really?
one passage, yes. If one passage comes to me out of those, will you be at a plus, like in the sense of time management?
Oh, wow. Is it?
Yes. Even the
Oh,
essays from my book are repeated, the graphs are repeated.
okay, okay. That's great. That's great. And ma'am, what I have seen, I have just seen the task one, graphs and all. I feel that, like I'm not good in that. In the second one, yeah.
I also used to think the same, but actually they are very easy to attempt. There's no rocket science in writing about a graph. I'm telling you that. Okay, once you go through a few graphs, you'll find that they are really easy. Okay.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. See you.
Thank you so
Ma'am,
much, ma'am, for clearing all the doubts. And I'll get back to you in case if I
Thank
have
you.
any questions.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
get back to you,
yes,
and I'll enroll myself as soon as possible. Thank you very much, ma'am.
yes. Yes, Kritiman.
Ma'am, I have the problem of during the speaking, I have repeatedly fumble
Yeah,
type the
that goes quite
sound.
negative. Yeah.
Yeah, how can I mitigate this effect? How can I mitigate? I am practicing with one of my friend who is also preparing for IELTS examination. While during the speaking, I have also take the this book from the online, and I have problem during the speaking. I have take a lot of fumble as well as when I
So
repeat.
practicing and you will start fumbling less. That is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I have a problem of the fumble as well as when while I am thinking, but in my mind there is a lot of word, but I cannot express in the way I try to express.
Yes.
How can I
When there are a
mitigate?
lot of words in your mind, then
Yes,
the speaking goes all wrong. Okay.
yes.
Forget about the words and your speaking will be all right. Okay.
So I generally use whenever to be honestly, when I don't think about the words or during the Q card, I am facing the problem regarding the while one mock test. I try to think lot of things, but I cannot. Will try, but
Just forget about the words and focus on simple speaking. You will do well. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
All right. All right. Bye.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a good night.
Ma'am,